and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Wildcard Series on the show. It's Puerto Rico taking on Puerto Rico. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And we're just about set to get this Wildcard Series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener. Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Omar Gomes. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. He wastes no time on this one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's the second baseman, Kevin Santiago. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brujos. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of the wild card series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
The throw to first. That ends the frame. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here with my pal Ziggy, and towing the slab, Rodriguez.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs. If they double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This to third, and it goes just foul. Got him. There's one down.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And a ball evens the count.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Luis Ramos. And the right-hander deals. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And there's a ball.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ramos on at first, nobody out. Slides, but it gets by him. Now second and third, and nobody out. The relay throw.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Edison Mora digs in now. The pitch. And down 2-1. Late with the swing on.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go to that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1. Try to get him to chase on a changeup that time. Christian Santiago to bat next. Back to work, 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
That sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Christian Santiago. Hit hard, that gets through. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. In there, he's safe. And they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Hit him out. Pulled this string and a changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
So the lineup flips over. Omar Gomes now at the plate. Righty delivers. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
That's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, none of that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. Just to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Kevin Santiago getting ready to hit. At the belt and fires. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 44 departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Dean Kremer gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Burgos.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Santiago at second with 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Puerto Rico on top here, 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Jed Hernandez. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
And I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
The batter now, Eric Hernandez. Rodriguez. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put it all.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keep it going.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. the third inning. Leading off, Christian Maldonado. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Got him looking for the K. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's the third baseman, Luis Ramos. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Line drive.
Put a really good swing in that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's the right fielder, Cruz. 2 outs, base is empty. So now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Very high with that one. And the count's even at 2. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3. And looking on the changeup. As we go to the last of the third. Here's a big power threat. Alexis Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the third baseman. And he deals. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Rodriguez with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now at the plate, Alexis Rodriguez. Rounder off the pitcher, and they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Jesus Rivas waits on deck. The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you another chance?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. to charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking all over the plate and allowing the guy to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Silva. In there at the knees. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Up and in, 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Game 1 of this wild card series. Here's the center fielder, Edison Mora. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Christian Santiago. That just misses. 2-1. And another ball.
Right through there for a strike. And there is the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right-handed reliever. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 15.
Here's the catcher. Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Struck out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, Omar Gomes. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Right through there for a strike. And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good range. That's impressive.
Got it. 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kevin Santiago will hit next.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. That one missed. That's to third. Tosses the first. And that is the third out of the inning. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the fourth. The Rays on top 5-3. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Jed Hernandez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swung on, back to way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now
digging in, Eric Hernandez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Vasquez checks his swing. Now to appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And a pitch. Hard hit to third. Slings to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Burgos. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Vega, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Out to short, and it's through for a hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Runner on the go. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. And another ball. Man at first, one away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He makes the grab. And now the right fielder, Cruz. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Maldonado leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 outs. That misses the zone. Full count now. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. To the bottom of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman number 3. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Makes the catch for the out, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6.
And now the first baseman, Alexis Rodriguez. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And there's a ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Edison Mora. Here's a 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Pitch in the dirt. Now 3-1. Kicks and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. He put a really good swing on that one.
Now the left fielder, Christian Santiago. And downstairs. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit. On the tee, up in the zone. Maybe he's looking for something else right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the speedy catcher, and a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Santiago gets his lead at first, nobody out. It misses, it's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flash. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the shortstop, Omar Gomes. Next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Santiago. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Circle the bases, and they add on. It's 8-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
On now, Cole Irvin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Burgos. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and you'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. The pitch. That one just missing inside. And the count's full. Christian Maldonado hitting on deck circle. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Christian Maldonado digs in now. Clips the corner. And a ball and 2 strikes. That'll end the inning after all scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-3. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jesus Grises. That one hammered center field. That ball's carried. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-4.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the ditch. I don't even know if he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Silva. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's out to center field. Mora has this one sized up. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. He's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Looks like extra bases. Around first, headed for 2. And that's a double.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. We're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So up next, Eric Hernandez. Third now, so runners at the plate and 1 out. One down. Now it's the power speed combo. Christian Vasquez. Here's a 1-1. That one in triple digits. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-2 just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Two on, 1 out. Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So digging in, Alexis Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Next offering upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tosses the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put two. New inning getting started. And now Luis Ramos. Carlos Rodriguez gets the call from the pen.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement. So it's tough to pick up.
The punch out there. One away. Now it's the right fielder, Cruz. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move to the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Two away. Edison Mora, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. Here are the late stages of game one. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New arm out of the bullpen, Willie Rios.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first baseman, number 6.
Now it's going to be Alexis Rodriguez. And a pitch. Rudder takes off. Left field. Settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. Throw, and it gets away.
The batter, number 77.
Now it's the second baseman. Righty delivers. There goes the runner. Swing and a ball ripped down towards right center field. A touchdown for a hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's 9-6.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat. And just lost the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Rivas. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Goes to right center, base hit. Headed to the plate. He scores, and it's now a 2-run game.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, run through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the right fielder, Juan Silva. Runner takes off. In the air, out towards left center. Santiago makes the grab on the run. New pitcher now, Nelson Alvarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jed Hernandez.
Things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The tying run at the plate. Fly ball down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Puerto Rico out front here, 9-7. For the top of the 8th, now Christian Santiago.
For Puerto Rico, the lefty, Christian Santiago.
At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Michael Vega getting ready to go. Down fly ball to right center. Silva should have this one. And there's one down.
Now back, number 50.
And here's the catcher. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. On to first. Got the out.
Now back,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Omar Gomes. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
And the pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. That one is triple digits.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-2 now. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. No swing. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's towards center. Hernandez settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Eric Hernandez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's the ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
3-2 now. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here is Christian Vasquez. There's one. And the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th.
3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So 2 down now, and here is Alexis Rodriguez. The pitch. That's a little bit low. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left side. Gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they turn things over to the righty, Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Santiago. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ground ball, left side. Sends it across to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Number 16.
And a 1-1. Ripped towards third. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
The designated hitter, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Maldonado. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one the other way. Vasquez tosses it across the first, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Rays have the advantage, 9-7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Ortiz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the 3rd baseman. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Moore makes the grab. 2 down.
Number 77.
So they're down to their final out. And here is number 77. 2 outs. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Right back there, and boom goes the dynamite. An absolute smash to left. It's 9-8.
He just swept this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's the DH, Jesus Rivas. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the curve misses outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. They go back-to-back. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And we have a tie ball game. It's 9-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, totally special. The biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Phil Maton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Silva. Next pitch is outside. Two runs across in the inning. They're in the last half of inning number 9. And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So right down the line, the end of the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go, and that one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. With the winning run on at first, here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fights it off, you'll see another. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Luis Ramos.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff down.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitcher's inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
No outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Cruz. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that one shot. 1-4, just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
So up next, Edison Mora. And the righty deals. Fought off foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And it falls. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's one of those things. As a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Next to hit, Christian Santiago. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the pressure is already high. And now it's with Craig. Up to another level, and his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Michael Vega on the pitch out of the pen here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen.
All loaded up here in extra innings. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Marco Santana appears to be getting loose. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside corner. That was filled up.
He never moved because he never had time to. That kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher walk away.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Laid the play. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. And that one sliced foul. Here comes a pitch. That's to third and foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. Gathers and throws the first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last chance to even things. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Robert Suarez. Here's the catcher, Eric Hernandez. High fly ball, right field. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases. Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout and hear the line drive that runs it right, but you will get some good. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one a little below the knees. Doing well. And that's in for a strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds his way through, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. The 1-1. And that gets down into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores the tie. 10-10. Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. Knowing that you can come forward with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much. Alexis Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And now Kevin Santiago. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Got him swinging for the kill. The high heat, too much on that one.
Man, what a luxury as a pitcher to be able to throw a triple-digit fastball in the back pocket. Not sure at all, Jordan. He's got no chance when you break it out. Then he just reaches back and just absolutely blows smoke by the opponent. It's got to feel good out there on the mound, and you're probably confident at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. We are in the 11th. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
A big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a head once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Maldonado. 2 outs. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now, Luis Ramos. 2-ball, the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a right-handed. And it's just foul. That was close. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's the right fielder, Cruz. 2 on, 2 outs. Just a slow ground ball this time. In plenty of time at first, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We're all even at 10 apiece. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now it's even out. And here it comes. And the winning run is aboard.
Had himself a really nice game at the plate. Tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the DH, Jesus Rivas. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
You're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. pitch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next to hit, Juan Silva. And fouled off. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
One down, winning run at first, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Runner takes off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the center fielder, Jed Hernandez, moves to first, and he's back in there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And another ball. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 12th, and now Edison Mora. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball. I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a ball or anything. I just think he was frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Christian Santiago will hit next. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Two down. Got him looking. 2 out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And here's the catcher. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Back to the top of the lineup, Omar Gomes digs in now. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now. with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now it's going to be Kevin Santiago. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Colin Poche. And now the catcher comes up to him, Eric Hernandez.
The catcher, Eric.
And Poche ready to work. And it is 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Not even close there. Down full, 3-2. Christian Vasquez waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Potential winning run is bottom now. With his speed and ability to put himself in scoring position, that could be a huge mistake.
Winning run at first, nobody out. Here in extra innings. Poche keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Have no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Alexis Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. Double play ball to second, Santiago. The throw to second is gone.
This offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with the good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the ball. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Alexis Rodriguez. Bounce to the right. Tosses the first. Rodriguez out of the play. And here comes inning number 13. We're in extras here. And now the first baseman, Burgos.
Number 68.
And a pitch. And the count 1-2. And another ball. That's swinging. And that's the first out. And the batter now, Christian Maldonado. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. That one to first. Oh, he's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
There's a lot of automatic ball right there. Nice job of the pitcher to move down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Luis Ramos. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. You're deep into extra innings. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Last half of the 13th set to go. Here's the second baseman, number 77. The 1-1. Outside. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. And down 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And he deals. That's out. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slide it down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Rivas.
2 balls.
And now 2 balls in a strike. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Juan Silva up next. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late on that fastball.
Good on fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball in the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now the right fielder, Juan Silva. Here, the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. New pitcher on here. Rolling fingers. Now it's the right fielder, Brujos.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. That one's gotta feel good. It's 11-10. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Edison Mora. And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Way out front for strike 2. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Omar Gomes waits on deck. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jose Ortiz. Well, 1-run game, and here is Jed Hernandez. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Now one missed. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. One down.
you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Trying to get him to chase and a change-up that time. Christian Vasquez in the on-deck circle. Trying to close out a one-run lead. They're at the bottom of the 14th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's under it. Hits it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Christian Vasquez. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good pitch coming out here. The last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't move them either. 3-1 now.
Ball 4, he left it. And that'll keep the line moving.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on him to find a way to get him home. 2 outs. Runner on first.
Now the left fielder, Alexis Rodriguez. 2 outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game. The Marlins take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them at hostile territory.
Yeah, Blue, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out for this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying